Alrighty guys, welcome back to a brand new video. For the people that are new, my name is Ryan Amancio. I do J-Day and GNCC, and in J-Day I do Super Mini and Junior B, and in GNCC I do YXC2. This weekend we're here at Southwick, the finale, the last race of the year. So we're trying to make it a good one, and let's end it off on a good note. So here we get a really good start. There's Kevin Sinquist. He got the whole shot, but I was able to make a really fast pass on him right here, and I take the lead. But this is nowhere near the end of chaotic of the first moto. You guys will see a lot of things will happen very, very soon. So stay tuned. Keep watching. This track here was really fun, but it was dangerous. A lot of beat up places from past years, and you know, the first moto my suspension wasn't working too good, but second moto, after I talked to my dad about it, we worked it and we did good. Here in this extreme section, these last two logs here, a lot of people got stuck in that the C class and the B class. I'm not sure why. It's like a monster was there or something, and they just couldn't get through it. Alright, right here. There you go, right there on the left. That is Mario. You see that water bottle right there? Doesn't look like it's water in there. Looks like it's a racing field. Anyway, here I go way too fast, and I crash. If you look right here on the top, that is Mario. He is running down, sprinting down that hill 100 miles an hour. Probably ran faster than anyone on this track that was racing. So big thank you to Mario. He just keeping an eye out and just being there for me. And I freeze there when I crash because of my wrist braces. Mario's kid, Landon, he ended up breaking his wrist brace on, not wrist brace, sorry. He ended up breaking his wrist on the second moto of Super Mini. So wrist braces are always a good thing. If you see there, Jigs, he bounced off one tree to another. Big crash right there, but he got up and was able to recover to third. So guys, it's the last race of the year. You know, not much racing, so I would recommend getting some custom wrist brace. Might as well. It's better being safe than sorry, and it's better paying $900 for a custom wrist brace than breaking your wrist. And when you break your wrist, it could affect you for the rest of your life. So if you guys are watching this, it's your sign to go and buy a wrist brace, custom wrist brace. If you guys want any help with custom wrist brace, DM me or leave a comment down below on YouTube. I will respond and I will help you guys. Here we are into second. There's Kyle in first. The track, I was closing up on him quite a bit, and we were flying actually. This track was really good first moto. You can see him railing that corner. And for this race, we decided to use the Dunlop MX-14. If you don't know what that is, it's a brand new tire that Dunlop came out with. Not brand new, but it's pretty new. Recently released. It's more aggressive of a sand tire, and it's for all-terrain, so it was a little bit better. So we tried it out for the first time, and it worked great. Getting into the woods here, Kyle takes this outside line, gets by this lapper, and this lapper separates us, and Kyle was able to open up a little gap. Coming down here to the finish line, I catch him, and I'm right on him. Here I take this outside, just trying to not follow Kyle. Just in case if he made any mistake or crash, so it wouldn't affect me. Here he takes that inside, I take this outside. He goes on the outside of this lapper, I go on the inside, just trying to square him up in either way possible. Try to get side by side here, but not close enough. and we were in a pretty good battle, really fun battle, had a lot of fun, so it was really good. There's my dad there, cheering me on. You can see here, Kyle, he takes one line, I take another. We're doing a switchy switch. Both just taking different lines, and here, I set him up. So here I was going to the outside thinking Kyle was going to go to the inside. So he didn't go on the inside, so I changed my lane to the inside and was able to make the pass on him right there. Luckily, the lappers, they got out of the way right here. Big thank you to the lappers that get out the way. Really helps out a lot, so big thank you. Here, getting to the extreme. Look at the guys on there on the left. That's Peanut Butter and my friend Stad. Big thank you guys to everyone that's cheering me on. Really motivates you when you're racing, and there's a lot of people cheering you on. Just makes you want to go that little bit faster. Yes, coming down to this motocross track, you see the Kawasaki kid just lays it down right there. And he's not the only one that lays it down right there, because here DJ, he got me pretty good. I went to go pull off a tear off and I crashed. My front just washed out, and it was pretty stupid of idea of me of trying to pull off a tear off going uphill. But yeah, I was able to have a big enough gap so no one caught me, but they did sure close up on me. So right here, we're coming to the end of the first moto. Was able to take first, thankfully, after all this chaotic things that happened. Kyle second, Jake's third, and yeah, I don't know who got fourth. I know Ryder, he had a bad moto. He crashed and his bike wouldn't start. So second moto, Jacob, he was there. He didn't make it first moto, so he couldn't record. The second moto, he was there. Take the whole shot, really good here. And all I do is try to hold it and be consistent. You can see this time there's no one ahead of me. I got the whole shot, and the goal was to check out. I wish the GoPro would show how rough this track was. This track was really rough. So much big braking bumps, small braking bumps, a lot of roots everywhere, small rocks. I mean, this had everything. It was really dangerous. So you can see here, one right there and the other there, two really big holes. The GoPro does not do justice on how bad this track was on the second moto. Go on the extreme. You can see Jake's in second, Kyle in third right there behind me. This extreme here, this time they didn't have the wall for us. Look how good my suspension is working right there. Really good. It's really important to have good suspension, especially with these rough conditions like this. So make sure your suspension is set. Their first lap, they forgot to take out the cones right there on the track. It was pretty much a mess. First moto, they didn't even show me the white flag. The guy was just hiding it behind his back. And for second moto, they had the cones out in the track. So yeah, pretty crazy. Right after the extreme, here inside and hug this inside. Don't even let off. They actually groomed this part, the wood chips part, which was thankfully really good that they groomed it, because that was really bad. Here, I want to show you guys a trick. So, the reason I'm really fast and I gain a lot of time is stuff like this. Here, you can see right in the middle, there's no bumps at all. And if you look here on the outside, really big bumps. And on the inside, you won't have a lot of speed, and you have to deal with a lot of loose sand on top. So I take the outside and cut inside right here, well, to the middle, and I avoid basically every bump there was there. So little things like that is what makes a lot of time at the end. So there I can make up 5 milliseconds there, another 2 milliseconds somewhere on the track, and at the end it starts to add up quite a bit. So that's one of my little secrets right there for you guys. Good tip to learn, and a good way for you to view the track differently. Here, same thing. I slow it down. Here, the goal is to try to square up every corner. As you can see, I miss every single bump right there. And same for here. So basically, the track I'm doing is much smoother than anyone else that's doing, because they're all hitting all the bumps. Like right here, I'm avoiding everything I can possible, because it can help out a lot so you don't get too tired and you can ride faster. The extreme here, I was wheeling this, just made my life the tiniest bit easier, and just ripping. Almost had a little miscommunication here with Tucker. Here I take the inside, wasn't expecting him to close up on the inside and wreck my bike, and he did not move, so I decided to change my line and go to the outside. Here the lapper's on the outside, so I take this inside so I won't have to catch him, and was able to hit this. I cleared that perfectly from the inside, which is kind of crazy. But like I said, the MX-14 tire, it actually helps out a lot, especially in Southwick. Now this is why it's so important to have really good suspension. Just look at this. It makes your life so much easier when you have good suspension. You ride faster, you are more comfortable, and I recommend TF Racing suspension. That's the suspension I use, and I would recommend it for everyone else as well. If you want to get interested into this, if you want to get in contact, just leave a comment or DM me, and I'll let you guys know. There I slowed down because that guy, he was cheering me on the whole day. From my first moto from Super Mini to my last moto in Junior B. He was always there cheering me on. It was really cool. White flag, the guy's waving it like crazy. Just kidding. The guy, he crashed. Oh, that Kawasaki kid crashes right there. And a lot of chaotic things. You saw there to the right, that was Landon Melves. The one I said that broke his wrist. Sadly crashed and broke his wrist really bad on his last moto for Super Mini. So Landon, if you're watching this, heal up quick, buddy. Really sucks that this happens to you, but hope you can come back stronger than ever. Here I'm just trying to avoid every bump. Trevor takes a look back, sees it's me, lets me by. Last race we had a little miscommunication right there, so luckily we did not have that miscommunication this time. Here's the same line I was talking about earlier, from a different perspective, a third person's perspective. Makes it so much easier, and the track gets easier for you as well. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for the Junior B video. Peace out.
Tell me about your day, kid.
Good day today. Had a lot of fun. This time was actually consistent, believe it or not. It was kind of crazy. But first moto went down twice. Had a lot of fun though. Was able to make my way back up, and it went first moto. Second moto got a really good start, and I was just able to be consistent and lead. The track was really, really beat up and dangerous. So yeah, it was pretty fun.
Did you have a favorite part out there?
The moto track was my favorite part, at least for the first moto. Second moto was not my favorite part. I would probably say the extreme though.
Tell me about the times you went down. I didn't even know, because I don't think you lost the lead.
I actually did. First lap, going down this hill here after the motocross section, I hit a tree. It was high-sided and just fell off the bike, and then
more later into the moto track, actually. I went to go pull off a tear off and just fell off the bike. So, yeah, that's about it. But we were able to, I had a good lead, so I was able to still hold out in front.
Right on. Good job, buddy. Who's helping you this year?
God, my mom, my dad, KTM. Big thanks to Timmy and Auntie this year. On Time Construction, James Motor, Auto Detail, Beaver Landscape, Recluse, IMS, 100%, 4M Strong, Dunlop, STS, Motorsports Graphics, Cherubies, FXR, TF Racing Suspension, Melhome Building, RGS, RNA, Baccaros Insurance Racing, GoPro, FMF, and the whole Georgia team. And I just want to thank everyone, fans and family, and friends for everything this year, and good experience.
Yes, it was. And believe me, work hard to get those sponsors, don't you?
Oh yeah, a lot of hard work goes into this, and a lot of commitment as well, so it's good to, blessed to be here.
All you got to do is ask, and most people say yes.
Yeah, so I just wanted to give a big surprise to my friend Colton McQuarrie. I want him to spray my champagne today. He's a really good friend of mine, so I just want to call him up.
Cole McCory, come on up. Spray the...